PS2MANYGAMES.
Welcome to another glorious episode of PS2MANYGAMES. Slight side note before we begin, if my voice sounds a bit raspy, so Lucy just got back from London, from the wrestling over the weekend, and a lot of drinking, a lot of shouting, a lot of lack of sleep, so I'm a bit rough. So if I sound rough this episode, that's the reason why. That's a future episode, because there's no way I've got enough time to edit that stuff. By me, I mean Dave edit that stuff. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. This is the Norwich Gaming Market episode. This was about a week and a half ago now, so time flies, really. It really does. Did very well at this Gaming Market. It's probably the smallest one I've been to so far, because obviously A, Norwich is smaller than Doncaster and London, and B, it was in a church. A very quaint and air-conditioned church, which is fantastic, because it was legit the hottest day of the year so far, and there was no shade in Norwich, and I was suffering. Suffering pretty badly, because clearly when you're on a hot day, there's one place you want to go, is inside a building surrounded by 200 hardcore gaming people who will not give you any inch move. Yes, it wasn't an issue, but you got to be patient, trying to get to certain stalls. With any gaming market, you've always got to be patient, and you've got to hope that people give you enough room. And by hope, you've got to force people to give you enough room. Yes. As you'll see in the footage, if the footage is decent, because to be honest, trying to film when surrounded by people constantly not giving you an inch was hard. This is the first gaming market I've filmed for, because when I went to Doncaster, it was literally the week before I started this channel. So I didn't have to film that week, which is fantastic, because that would have been interesting to film. Yeah, this was a struggle. So if the footage is shaky, I humbly apologise. I'm still getting used to doing gaming markets. Luckily for us, I can never pronounce their name. Dorkway the Dark Shizer. You're gonna keep this in, aren't you, Dave?
Yeah.
So there was quite a few outer city shops and stalls there. Obviously, most noticeably, Doorway to Doncaster. No. Doorway to Dorkness. Doorway to Dorkness. For those who don't realise or don't know even, Doorway to Dorkness is one of the best retro game stores in the country. Just Google them in their website. I mean, it's fantastic. You need to go there sooner rather than later. Obviously, it's in Doncaster, so it's about 4 hours away from me. But I'm sure Dan would tag along for that one, because he wants to go there too. They were there, and by far the most one of the two most well-priced stands there. Yes, Doorway to Dorkness is one of maybe 3 or 4 stands that were pricing things fairly. Some of them were really going for the price hike. 2 of them especially were going for the price hike. I didn't film them because they didn't deserve the coverage. But my 2 favourite stands were Doorway to Dorkness and the local store, Amiga Emporium in Attleborough, who I bought from both stands. You'll see what I bought. And I did buy from other stands too, but those 2 were the main stands that I achieved with. So thank you for coming. You helped me a lot. So let's get into things I didn't buy. So, for clarification, this obviously is coming out after my friend Dan's video, and obviously my co-partner in crime, Dave, the editor, and my tag team partners in this whole channel, sent me a message as soon as he saw Dan's video, in full caps: "Why didn't you buy the God of War 2 Special Edition?" To which I replied, "I didn't see that, what?" So I literally watched Dan's video and it's like, oh wow, I missed that. I missed that. And then, sad face. Yes, if I had seen the God of War 2 Special Edition, full-on Special Edition, I would have snapped that up like you would not believe. So that was a bit of a downer when I found that out. Thank you for that, Dave. Thank you for, once again, bringing me down to earth with some of the things I do here.
Yeah.
Oh, you better believe that's a pattern.
Can you people not see me?
Yeah, I knew he had that. You want to use the last thing? Yeah, what, that's what's not.
currently inside the Norwich Gaming Market. It's about 12 o'clock here, so it's been going an hour. It's fantastic so far. As you can see, it's reasonably busy at the moment. It's also hot as hell today, so I might be stepping in and out every hour just to get my breath back, if you know what I mean. There will be quite a bit of footage today, hopefully. It depends if people are willing to let me film, because people will not get out of my way. Understandable. Let's see how I get on. Right, so we are now out the Norwich Gaming Market. It was quite good. Picked up a few things. We are now rapidly making our way to last level games, see if we can pick up anything on the slide there. So it's only about 120 yards from the actual church we were in, so makes logical sense. Anyway, I'm currently outside a Poland shop because Dan's checking to get anything cheap in there. Let's try our luck. Let's try our luck, even. Yeah. Right guys, we're now off to Norwich Games. It is getting hotter. I'm starting to literally melt. I can't speak for Dan and Rosie.
It's warm.
It's warm?
Very
it's very warm, yeah. Josh is literally gone. I don't know where Josh is. Josh, a friend of mine. We're going to try Regen Gaming while I'm still here, while we've got time. Try and get as much games as I possibly can. It's going well though. We are plat collecting today like a monster.
Also of note, we didn't stay to the end. We left about halfway through the gaming convention because we didn't. We basically either A, spent all our money, B, didn't fancy to buy any more games, or C, couldn't find anything worth a damn. Give you a clue, it's mostly A. Especially after one of these games I blew most of the budget on, but I really wanted it, so you'll see that in a little while. Also, I did swing by, and by I mean we all did. We did swing by Last Level Games. I mean, you've seen them at least 3 or 4 times on this channel. Once again, got a few games from them. Always very helpful, always very good store. And as you can imagine, very popular this weekend. So obviously they were about 200 yards away from the actual venue. So very cleverly, they while everyone was queuing up to get in, handed out leaflets on the outside. It's just easy tactics, and I think it paid off because when I got to Last Level Games, they were quite busy. I mean, they must be making a killing on this Sunday. So, well played. Anyway, let's actually get into all the games combined, because these are going to be a mixture of the last level games, but mostly the actual gaming convention. You will notice a difference. If it has a large red sticker with the Clois!
Stop it.
So let's get to the games in hand. 10 altogether. So if it came from last level games, you will see a bright red price sticker on the top left / top right of the game. If it has no sticker, I got it from the actual gaming market. And some of them will actually have Doorway to Darkness on them, because they're actually quite professional. Anyway, let's get to it. 5 Platinum games out of 10, which is a result, because I've been scoring with Platinums quite well lately. I think it's because I'm actually looking a little harder than usual, but you will be shocked how hard it is to find Formula 1 games Platinum version. This is legit my first Formula 1 game in Platinum, and I think I've got to get like all 5 of them from 01 to 06. So finding this, and for £1, actually it's a bit of a win. Side note, the owner of Last Level Games, obviously I got it from Last Level Games, he even said it's hard to find these, and he literally searches for them because he wants to sell them for obvious reasons. So that's a win, that really is. Anyway, Game 2 and Game 3 both also came from Last Level Games. The original Burnout and Burnout Revenge. As you can see, I paid £2.50 and £4 for these. Once again, these are more common plats, but I didn't actually have them, so it's just good to get some of these plats off the list. So I mean, the only plat I'm missing now is Burnout 3, the best Burnout, obviously. I'm going to find out at some point, because that's such a common game to find. It really is. And as you saw in the racing games, the second best racing game on PS2 that isn't Need for Speed. Yeah, Burnout 3 is such a good game. Such a good game. Amazing game, anyway. Anyway, those are the 3 games from Last Level Games. They just happen to be the cheapest in Platinum, so that kind of handy for this showcase, if you will. So the last 7 games actually came from the gaming market. So anyway, the 4th plat, Crash Nitro Kart. This I think like £7 or £8 this cost. I did actually get this from Doorway to Darkness. Slight proof. This is the actual wrapper it came in. I had, obviously, because anything's wrapped with plats, I have to actually open it to make sure the disc is actually platinum. And as you can see, it's very much Welsh. Very much Welsh. Oh, hello, boyo! Jesus Christ. Forgive me, Welsh people. Getting back to this, it's very much a platinum game. I make mistakes, people. It's going to end up in the video because Dave's going to put it in. I know he is, so just go with it. So, I'm so sorry, Wales. I'm so sorry, Wales. Yeah. The last plat, and probably the rarest of the plats I got, Ultimate Spider-Man, and I got this like half price from like a random store. When you find places that haven't got a clue what they're doing, it's good. Because I legit had to look in and see if it's got the disc, and it is the disc. It is the disc. It hasn't got a manual though, but they wouldn't do half price without the manual. To be honest, I don't mind getting plats with no manuals because plats are so hard to find. Plus, I've already got the normal version with a manual, so why do I need a manual twice? Just one of those things. So that was 5 plats now. We are rapidly approaching 100 platinum games, and we're getting very close to halfway. So it's going well for platinum hunting. Very happy. But let's get to the main event. That was the appetizer. Now let's get to the main course. That is the steak, if you will, of the gaming market. Segway. Anyway, let's get to the normal games, if you will. The first one's a bit shovelware, very childish game, obviously made for children. It's Go Diego's Mission Safari. Now, I've been told, because I know nothing of this, this is basically, because Dora the Explorer, I know of, I've never seen episode Dora the Explorer because it was well past my time, if you will. But apparently Go Diego is like the male version of Dora the Explorer. I could be utterly wrong with that. Anyway, as you see, I paid a sizzling £1 from Doorway to Darkness. I am curious though, because on the back it is in French, and it only plays in French. In fact, this is a French game, but it's a PAL game, so it qualifies. Will I ever play this game? Hell no! I'm not playing this game. But I'm actually happy to have it. So that is a slight win. It's a slight win. That's like National Lottery when you win £2.50. It's like, Moving swiftly on. Next game, Ski Racing 2006. It's literally downhill. It's literally skiing. It literally cost me £2. I am literally never going to play it. I do like biathlon. I have watched and still do watch biathlon. That's shooting and like cross country. Good sport, really good sport. Going downhill at fast speeds, possibly injuring myself. No, no. And for anyone who has the notion of trying skeleton bob, you're insane. I admire your bravery, but you truly are insane. But mad respect for you. The next game comes with a slight sadness because it has no manual, but it's only worth less than £2. So to be honest, I don't care that much. MDK2 Armageddon. To be honest, I have played this game in the past, and it was kind of cool, but it's not one I'm going to go back to straight away. I mean, it has a little bit of everything, like stealth, action, like brain teasing. It's an alright game. But compared to all the other games I mean to try, it's not even close to the list. It's like not even top 50 games I need to try soon. So yeah, it's just probably going to be another game I'm not going to touch for a long time. BioWare, obviously. Made by BioWare. Kind of cool. The penultimate game, if you will. Taito Legends 2. I got the first one, I got the second one. Anything with the dinosaurs from Bubble Bubble is a game I'm willing to play. I mean, obviously there's like 30 to 40 games in this. I will try this because there are some games that I haven't played in a long time. And there's some games I haven't even heard of. Like, for instance, the 1985 version of Space Invaders. I legit had no idea they made a Space Invaders game in 1995. Why? It's literally a game made in the 70s. It was literally advanced then. And I know there are 2 Space Invader games on PS2. I have both of them. Never going to play them. Why make these games? They're crap! Oh, if I offended someone by that, I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. Someone's going to be like, actually, I think you'll find Space Invaders Anniversary is actually one of the best games ever released on PS2. Factual! So the last game I picked up was sniffly more expensive than anything else here combined. This is a game I've been looking for some time. It was legit on my 10 games I wanted from OLL literally 3 months ago. It's also one of the games that's been increasing in price, not rapidly, but noticeably in the last 2 years. And it's a game you need to get sooner rather than later if you really want to not pay 3 figures for it. It's Haunting Grounds, Capcom game, Haunting Grounds. I am literally ecstatic that I picked this up. Been meaning to try to get this game for months. It is literally going up in price on a like bi-monthly, like 6-monthly basis, always going up in price. You will be paying at least £70 to £80 for this in CEX. I got this for £65. I am indeed ecstatic to have this. I bought this from Amiga Emporium, the Attleboro store. Thank you very much. I've been looking at it for ages. They also had, you'll see in some of the footage, a fantastic range of rare games from all consoles. If I had more money, I would have bought at least 4 more games. That's an absolute fact. But I had to choose, and I chose this. And you might have noticed in one of Dan's videos, there was no haggling. When they told me the price, I was like, there you go. I literally slapped the money down. Sold! Side note, I do haggle. You got to get a little discount sometimes. But sometimes if it's so cheap, don't haggle, just go. Just take it. Snatch it while you can. So that legit now goes in like the top 5 of most expensive games I own. And I'm actually going to play this like soon rather than later. For those who don't realise, this is a horror game. A Capcom horror game. It's literally, I believe you play a little girl and her dog. And I think it's more like puzzle solving. You don't like, I think, I could be utterly wrong. If I am, please correct me, Dave. It's less about fighting the horror. It's more about trying to avoid the horror. If you know what I mean. You're not, because obviously you're a little girl and you've only got a dog. And you're not exactly bringing out like AK-47s and blasting everything you see. No, not one of those games. This is a strategy survival game. So literally to get this game, I am beyond ecstatic to get this game.
Nice.
So as you see, it was a very good gaming market for me personally, and it was a genuinely good gaming market all around. Very nice people, everyone was super friendly. Generally speaking, in the first, because I got early access, we got an hour, you know what I mean, I paid £5 to get in an hour early, like 4 hour people did. By the end of that hour, I would say at least half the people already gone. They literally come in, bought their stuff, and went. Which was good for us who actually wanted to search for things and try and find diamonds in the rough. I'm assuming people are coming for like very specific things. For instance, like Pokemon XD, that game's worth £200. Every time I see it, it always goes in the first hour of any kind of market, because people just assume it's going to just keep going up. Same with Pokemon 1000 Year Door. That game's just going to keep going up. You see it, you need to snatch that now. It's almost like, if only someone had bought those 2 games when they were a boy, and didn't need to buy those games for 3 figures. I wonder who that could have been. yeah, I got those 2 games, yeah. A smug moment. Very, very big smug moment. Anyway, what does the future hold? Bear me a second. So, I've literally done a lot of stuff in the last 2 to 3 weeks, so there's a lot of stuff coming out. London Gaming Market literally happened this weekend, the same weekend as the wrestling did, so you're going to see both of those at some point. As of now, I'm still waiting on the eBay lots I won last week, which potentially, if it actually turns up, is what it says it is. It's by far the best lot I've ever bought. But the owner's taking a long time to like ship it. So to be honest, I'm getting suspicious that he's just never going to do it. I believe he actually has the games, but I believe I got it for such a good price, he's just not going to do it because he wanted a lot more. There's a lot of shenanigans on eBay these days like that. If you just don't get what you want, you just don't ship it and you just take the bad rep. A lot of that happens these days, sadly. Hopefully I'm wrong. I really want these games for this price because it would be an absolute steal. Anyway, there will be a top 10 sometime this month. Still deciding on it. To be honest, I thought about Capcom games, but I don't have enough of them. And like games like God Hand, which is really expensive, I don't have. I can't really skip the expensive games out because I never played them, so I can't say if they're awesome or not. I might do that, and I need to go into thoroughly. But now I've got this game, I might actually really go for Capcom games, if you will. Top 10 fighting games, still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that because, to be honest, I'm still don't know what I prefer, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or the other game I'm not going to mention because I really don't know which one's going to be number 1. I've got an England at the moment, but I'm not entirely sure. There will be obviously random visits like always because I don't know. Sometimes I don't plan ahead, sometimes I do. This month I haven't planned ahead very well, and we'll see what happens. I do need to go to Kingsland though. That's like the one place that's reasonably nearby that I haven't really been to yet. They've got a really good retro like area, CEX and actual retro stores. So I've got to go there. It's only like an hour away from where I live. The reason I haven't been there yet, just hadn't bothered. Legit, that's the only reason I haven't bothered. So as you can see, we're updated now. We're at 1252 out of 2230 for the normal games, and 97 out of 227 for the platinum games. So we're 3 games away from 100. About 12-15 games away from halfway there. So once again, we are making progress on everything. Sometimes I'll get a lot more than others for the simple reason that the more I own, the less chance I'm going to have to find stuff I don't own. That makes sense to me, but the way I just said it sounds awful. So, just before I go, last check, this has now become my 4th most expensive game. Which is good because I'm now starting to really start hitting the bigger ones rather than the smaller ones. From memory, there's about 15 to 20 games that are about £100 or more. There's a significant amount of games worth over 50 quid or more. So hitting them one by one is actually starting to really help because when I actually had to buy Rule of Rose for 525 quid, or get it online cheaper, that's going to be that's going to hurt me in the bank account, really. I started this hobby. I enjoy this hobby. Sacrifice if you will. Anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I generally do reply to all the comments. That's not even a lie. I really do. We are starting to be... Well, we're still growing, if you will, as a channel. Obviously, very slow. I know it's going to be slow. I didn't plan it going fast because I don't think I can handle it going like really fast. But we are getting like every week we're getting like 5 more here, 10 more there. So any new viewers to this, welcome to the channel. Generally speaking, over the weekend we did hit like the 250 mark for subscribers. So thank you if you want those 250. I really appreciate it. Ever since we hit the 250 mark, we've been like getting significantly more views all of a sudden. Don't know if there's some kind of like YouTube algorithm that happens, but it's cool. So we're happy. Me and Dave are both happy about that. So yeah. Anyway, have a good day / evening, and we will see you next week. Bye.